Spike's RT blog date, April 24, 2013. Alright, first thing I want to talk about, y'all probably noticed already that I've put up a different kind of video up last week. The reason why I did that, the Dragon's Den, is while I was driving in my car going to college, I was doing some thinking. And, I mean, I talk about a lot of stuff here on my blog, but there are certain subjects that I don't usually get into detail with, and I don't usually give an in-depth analysis from my point of view. So I decided to do the Dragon's Den. I'll do it every once in a while. And I'll come up with a furry-related subject, and I will probably do around 5 minutes, maybe more, maybe less, depending on how much material I have. I'll talk about some topics that are up for debate. The next one I have planned, I plan to talk about poppy furs. So I will get that probably next week. Because I know that they have positive and negative connotations, so I'll be talking about that on the next Dragon's Den. Alright, what else we got? Now, I had gotten this news article, and I was very, very pissed off. Seaworld has recently started to sell shares, so they're now on the stock market. And they have their stock went as high as $34.67. But you know who bought stock from them? Of all people, PETA. I am not freaking kidding you. PETA actually bought stock from Seaworld. But not a huge amount, just enough stocks so that they can attend their annual meetings. And it's been no secret that they've been an opponent of SeaWorld, so why did they buy stock of it? It's a strategy they have. So now that they're allowed to attend their meetings, guess what their first order of business is? Get rid of the orcas. They want to get rid of the whales, which doesn't surprise me. But there is a hole in their strategy. They only have a small amount of shares when everyone else can just reject it. Did they ever think of that? Their strategy failed from the time they planned it. Even though they're going to propose that, all that everyone's going to do is reject it. And do you know what I think should be an order of business? Is that if they want to help the whales and ourselves, why don't we feed them to the whales? If they really care about them so much, why don't we just feed them themselves? It'll be both beneficial to them and to us. It'll be another diet they can use, and it will be rid of a few more idiots. Let's see. Here is another story. In Esquimalt, in British Columbia, they are currently looking into a bylaw that will regulate the use of mascots and checking whether the municipality can ban a bong mascot. I actually am seeing a photo right now. It looks like a Smurf and the Incredible Hulk mixed into one. Now, so far only one has voted on the motion, and they voted against it, which calls on the staff to research bylaw options regarding mascots, whether there is merit to discouraging any contrary to the image of the town. Linda Hundleby said that she didn't believe any regulation could withstand a court challenge. So, let me get this straight. We have mascots all around. There is a college that uses a keg of beer as a mascot, and he gets a free pass, but you get this freak of nature that's supposed to be a bong for marijuana, and you say, "Get rid of him!" Now, this is nothing new. I mean, there's a lot of stories about wanting to ban anything to do with Native Americans. And that's not... As a matter of fact, I think they've actually mentioned an article about it involving the Washington Redskins. So, what do I think of that? Personally, I don't know. I mean, I don't like the fact that they would to regulate them. As to about the marijuana thing, using a bong, that's really up for debate. And everyone's still debating about it right now. So really, I don't know. What else do we got? There's another movie coming out later. Was it this year or 2014? Which is it? Yeah, because I'm getting two different dates. One's saying November 1st, and there's another saying 2014, so I am not very sure what it is. But it's a movie called Free Birds, and it was originally supposed to be named Turkeys. But what this is, it has two turkeys that discover a time machine and then go back to Pilgrim times to stop the feast. And this stars Woody Harrelson and Owen Wilson. And I can only assume that this is going to be a comedy. And this is being produced by Real Effects. And this will be directed by Jimmy Hayward, who did Horton Hears a Who. So I have good and bad feelings about this movie, but we'll have to see what happens. Because when I look at this plot, the first thing I think of is Chicken Run. It's almost the same story. In Chicken Run, you got a bunch of chickens trying to escape a farm so they avoid getting eaten. So this is kind of almost the same thing, but this one involves, and this isn't. I mean, is this story really about turkeys trying not to be eaten, trying to save a bunch of turkeys, or is it something more? Is it something about Thanksgiving that is trying to make a statement on? Yeah, I know I'm speculating, but it's just some thoughts. It's early. I don't know if they even done any recording of it yet, but yeah. I got two different dates. One of them saying they're saying it's going to be around Thanksgiving, but I don't even know if it's this year or it's saying 2014. So that's what I'm going to say. 2014 it's going to be out. Alright, and I might as well give you the upcoming events for May. Morphicon on May 2nd to the 5th being held in Columbus, Ohio. May 3rd to the 5th is Fur A, which will be in Edmonton. Biggest Little Fur Con from the 3rd to the 5th, which will be held in Reno, Nevada. Midfit Mini Con from May 9th to the 12th, which will be held. Where is it being held at? I don't know if it's listed on here. Yeah, they're saying it's Frewsburg Castle, which I don't even know where that is. I know it's in Germany, but I don't know the exact location. But that's where it's been for the past few years for Medfit Minicon. May 10th to the 12th, Elliott Spring Gathering, but it's not in Florida anymore. This time they're in Las Vegas, Nevada. Now, I know I've heard that they moved, but I don't know why they moved. So this is going to be being held at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. Please, everybody, save your money. Don't go gambling. well, okay, some okay, but just make sure you don't blow it all off, okay? May 10th to the 12th will be Furlandia, and that is in Portland, Oregon. May 16th to the 15th, Central Plains Fur Meet, which will be in Wichita, Kansas. Zodiacon from the 16th to the 19th, which will be in the Czech Republic. What the Fur will be from the 17th to the 19th in Montreal. Confuzzled, May 30th to June 3rd, being held. Where is it held at? Hinckley, England. Right, and finally, 31st to the 2nd of June, Califur, which will be held in Irvine, California. So we got a lot of events going on in May. So we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the United States. Let's see, and we got 1 in Germany, 1 Czech Republic. We got 2 in Canada. So you can see we got a lot of events going on. So, all right, so that will do it for me for today. Spike Pab logging out.